Travis, today we're digging into a topic that sounds harmless, even smart on the surface, but can quietly eat away at your financial future, and that really is just holding too much cash.
Certainly, yeah.
Cash has its place, there's no question. We want people to have that emergency fund to fall back on. We want people to be liquid for short-term needs as well. But here's the thing. After a certain point, that cash stops being your safety net and actually starts dragging on the overall financial picture that you might have set up for yourself.
Trading short-term for long-term for short-term.
And
right?
we've seen it a lot. Just people
you know,
being scared of what's going on.
Yeah, we're not saying you have to dump every last dollar into the market. There's a smarter way to structure your cash investments. And that's where we like to use the bucket strategy with clients. So, bucket one, the first bucket, it's about short-term security, and that's your cash. You keep cash in there of for the next 6 to 12 months of needs. I like to say 1 to 2 years for retirees in bucket one, just so they know that paycheck is going to be there. Your emergency funds should be in that bucket one.
Yep.
Or maybe if you've got a big vacation coming up, or a big purchase, like you're going to get a boat in the Ozarks or something along those lines, right?
Boat,
yeah.
Yes. Just what everybody needs.
Yeah. So bucket one, it's obviously designed. You want enough in there to give you peace of mind, but it's not going to avoid risk entirely, but it's about protecting what you need now so the rest of your money can be positioned to grow. You've got to have that short-term security to give you peace of mind to let the rest of the portfolio do its work.
It's so true, Travis. In 2024, inflation average was just over 3.5%. Meanwhile, guess what the national savings average was in a savings account?
Well, it's less than 1%.
Yeah, just 0.45%.
Less than 0.5%.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
So that's a gap of about 3%, meaning that your cash was losing money every single day that you had it in there not working for you.
Yep.
To put this into perspective, let's say that you put $250,000 in an account above and beyond your emergency fund, okay? And you could be that means you'd be losing right at about $7,000 a year in purchasing power just because you had it sitting in a checking account. Inflation just eats that up. That's not a risk you see on a bank statement, though.
Right.
But it is real risk. You just never see it, and it's really hard for clients to understand what that actually means.
Yeah, I think Warren Buffett had a pretty good description of it. He called it the tapeworm. That's inflation is the tapeworm that slowly consumes its portion of
I really like that one.
Of the host, whether you like it or not. It's gonna
Right.
it's gonna take its piece, right? So you've got to counteract that. And historically, a diversified mix of stocks and bonds has returned somewhere in that 6 to 8% range per year over the long term to help combat the tapeworm, right?
Yeah.
So
It's a hell of a way to lose weight.
yeah. But doing nothing has its own risks. You're trading again. I'll say it again. You're trading that short-term comfort for long-term loss. So if you're in or near retirement, this matters even more, right?
That's absolutely
because
right.
preserving that purchasing power long-term is just as important as protecting principal here. So sitting in too much cash for too long might mean you have to take more risk later or spend less money later, and that's not the retirement maybe you wanted, right? If you have to cut back on your expenses, all because you didn't let the investments grow to help support that retirement or what your goals are in the future.
That's right, Travis. And finding the right amount of cash to keep on hand. As you and I both know, we've worked in this business a long time. It's not a one-size-fits-all.
No.
With the right planning, you can help find the right balance between being prepared and staying positioned for growth.
Yeah.
And those two things they're so different.
And that right amount of cash isn't static. It changes over time. It changes as you age. It changes as your life circumstances change. So it's a constant discussion that you have to have with clients to make sure you're calibrating it correctly, right?
That's right, Travis. It's been great. I look forward to it next week.
Look forward to it as well.